If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the description. A coroner's inquest into the death of 16-year-old Indigenous teenager Cleveland Dodd has delivered preliminary findings that could lead to the closure of the controversial prison unit where he died. Dodd, found unresponsive in his cell at Unit 18 of Casuarina Prison in Perth, Western Australia, on October 12, 2023, succumbed to his injuries a week later, sparking widespread outrage and grief. The inquest, which began in April 2024, has unveiled a harrowing picture of systemic failures within the youth justice system. Coroner Philip Urquhart, in his preliminary findings delivered Tuesday, declared the evidence unequivocally revealed a crisis within youth justice, a crisis existing long before Dodd's tragic death. Urquhart's powerful statement highlighted the urgent need for change, suggesting a possible recommendation for the immediate closure of Unit 18, a high-security youth wing within an adult prison facility. This recommendation isn't merely a suggestion, it's a stark call to action, underscored by the coroner's intention to explore transferring oversight of youth justice facilities away from the Department of Justice. The inquest's evidence painted a grim portrait of inadequate care, highlighting a cascade of failures that directly contributed to Dodd's death. The coroner's findings included a critical assessment of staff negligence, such as the failure to adhere to policy regarding radio use, resulting in delayed response times. The excessive confinement of the teenager, coupled with the deplorable state of his cell, a cell that, tragically, facilitated his self-harm, further amplified the systemic failings. Testimony revealed a profound lack of access to essential resources, including running water, adequate mental health support, therapeutic interventions, educational opportunities, recreation, and crucially, fresh air. The coroner emphasized the overwhelming evidence pointing to the unmet needs of Cleveland Dodd. The appalling conditions at Unit 18 were vividly described by staff themselves, who characterized the environment as a war zone, marked by soul-destroying daily confinement orders, often keeping detainees locked in their cells for 24 hours. Staff also recounted the lack of support, inadequate training, and chronic understaffing which crippled their ability to provide even basic care. The coroner is also considering a special inquiry under the Public Sector Management Act to investigate the circumstances surrounding the establishment of Unit 12 in mid-2022, following submissions that this was beyond the court's jurisdiction. Further findings will focus on actions, or lack thereof, specifically within Unit 18 and directly related to Dodd's death, including the response after Dodd covered his in-cell observation camera and the conditions in his unit that allowed his self-harm. The inquest revealed a timeline of events leading to the tragedy. At approximately 1:35 a.m., Dodd self-harmed. At 1:51 a.m., an officer opened his cell door. A red alert was issued at 1:54 a.m. as staff attempted resuscitation. Paramedics arrived at 2:06 a.m. but faced a 9-minute delay before gaining access to the teenager, who was found in cardiac arrest. While partially revived and transported to hospital, the lack of oxygen resulted in a severe brain injury. Surrounded by his family, Cleveland Dodd passed away on October 19, 2023. The coroner's preliminary findings underscore a chilling reality: everything must be done to prevent another such tragedy. The inquest's evidence points to a profound systemic failure, raising serious questions about the effectiveness of the current youth justice system and leaving a legacy of unanswered questions and a desperate plea for urgent and meaningful reform. The potential closure of Unit 18 stands as a pivotal moment, a symbol of the potential for change in the wake of unimaginable loss. The fate of Unit 18, and the future of youth justice in Western Australia, hangs in the balance.